Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Turn it on, bitch.
What's up?
That's how I have to start it.
Hey.
I have to say, turn it on, bitch. You start the recording, you start going, and then I just say, turn it on, bitch.
Turn it on, bitch.
And then we go.
Welcome back, people. I'm your host, Skinny PT, with Mike D.
With Wild Boy Miguel. Wild Boy Miguel.
Welcome back to the podcast.
I want like a little button where it mutes this when I cough, so I don't like turn away.
No, we just want your coughs in here.
A mute button.
No. We just want it.
I don't think I want
Everybody wants to hear your coughs.
I don't want to hear my cough.
I bet you someone out there thinks your cough is sexy.
Isn't that imagine that's like that's what someone's into?
Coughs?
Like they're into the cough thing. You know how like different people have different fetishes?
Uh-huh.
Like what if like your thing was coughs? Like
dude, I bet you there's
when like someone coughs and like, oh yeah.
They're like, ha ha.
Yeah. Imagine.
They're like, oh, your cough is so beautiful, and you're just like, what? What'd you say? Oh.
I don't think I could be associated with such a person.
You don't think
so? Weird. Yeah.
That'd be a
because then they're kind of like they try to like go towards people coughing. They're like
attracted to the cough.
Yeah, and then it's like you must be getting sick a lot. Like you're going near people when they're all gross.
I think probably
coughing.
people that have a fetish of them coughing or whatever like that. If there's people out there, I hope there is. I mean, to choose their own, I guess. But it would be kind of weird to have that fetish.
Yeah.
Like your home would probably be at like a hospital or something like that.
Your house would be a hospital?
I mean, that's where the would go because there's a lot of sick people and they cough there.
Maybe the reason that people go into like the medical field, like doctors and shit.
No, that's not why they
and
go
nurses,
into the
because they have a cough fetish.
No. That's not why.
A sickness fetish.
No, they have a fetish of not a fetish, but more of they want to help people, not help people live, not fucking.
Oh, that's just the bullshit they tell you.
Or they probably want you to die.
Bullshit.
Honestly,
I think most.
I remember when
most people go into the medical field because they are good at like math and science and shit, and I don't know. It seems like a good career that they can make.
I remember.
I don't think.
I remember when I broke my arm when I was 11, and
the nurse was nice to you.
Well,
and the doctor was like,
"Well, so what happened was I
just want to make you feel better."
I broke my wrist. So imagine.
And your arm?
I broke my arm a year before that. So I broke the two bones in my left arm, in my left forearm, and then I broke my wrist in my right arm.
Different times?
Year apart.
Yikes.
But what happened is that, like, imagine if
when did you start saying that?
You broke what?
So what happened was?
What happened was?
You always say that. When did that start? Do you remember?
When I started saying so what happened was?
Yeah, that's how you always start telling stories. Like, so what happened was?
I think it's more just like a natural.
And you say it exactly in that same format.
Like tone?
Yeah, I wonder when that started.
So what happened was, I don't know. How do you start? Like, anyway, I'll ask you in a second about yours. But anyways, what happened was I broke.
So I was walking down the street.
So I broke my wrist. So imagine if your right wrist and your hand is up, like up. It's not attached to your wrist. Like so your forearm is lower than your hand is higher. Yeah. So it's very just not there anymore. So you could still, move your fingers and shit. But what happened?
You couldn't like move your hand.
But I couldn't move. I couldn't do the up and downs and the side to side kind of thing.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's like an S shape.
I never had any experiences like this as a kid with like broken shit.
It was more like a Z.
Yeah.
So think of your hand is the top of the Z.
Yeah.
Top line, and then when you diagonal down, and then you go back, the bottom half is my forearm. That's how I imagined it. Anyways,
that's how you imagined it?
Yeah, that's how I imagined it.
You mean that's how it was?
Yeah, sure. I don't have the X-rays, but what happened was that I need some painkillers, so they gave me morphine. So I'm sitting there, and it was like a morphine drip.
Really? Morphine? How old were you? They give morphine to little boys?
I don't know if it was morphine, but it was something lovely. But
Why would you say that?
what?
I don't know if it was morphine. Either it was or it wasn't.
I don't know, dude. It's been so
you can't
long.
just say morphine
It's
when
been
it's
19 years since I know what happened. I don't know.
I know, but you can't be like, I think I was on a morphine drip, and you're like, well, I actually don't know what it was.
I
Well, then just say I was on painkillers or something.
I did say that.
No, you said I was.
So
on
I
a morphine
needed.
drip.
I said I needed some painkillers. I guess I
You
don't
can't
know.
just pretend it was
Okay,
morphine.
okay. I'll backtrack. I don't know what it was,
Yeah,
but it was
fucking
some sort of
full of
painkiller
shit.
that made me feel good. All right, I was high.
Yeah,
I was.
There's lots of shit. That
So
can
what
get
happened was. I was sitting there because I'm just hanging out, and then they have to cut. So they cut your T-shirt. It was one of my favorite T-shirts at the time, and they cut my T-shirt to like put all like the vital shit on you because you can't just
I
lift
know.
your arms over your head.
I get it. I've seen it.
Well, I'm describing it for the people that don't listen to this fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, I was in the bed. They were preparing me for surgery because I had to get surgery. They had to stick 2 pins in my wrist to set it. No, they took them out after.
You don't have anything permanently in you?
That was fucking weird too.
There's nothing left in you?
No, there's nothing left in me. I'm soulless as fuck.
I'm sorry?
I'm soulless as fuck.
You have nothing left?
I have nothing left. I have nothing to give.
Nothing to take?
Yeah, I got nothing to take. Everything I want. But, so I'm sitting there.
Did it hurt like a bitch?
When I broke it? No. What happened was,
you did it again.
You're going to point.
Uh-huh.
Is it going to be like a ding
Yeah.
every time that
I'm going to get a little bell, a little Hector bell from Breaking Bad. Ding!
So, I was dropping in on a 5 foot, 5 foot half
QP?
pipe.
Oh, half pipe? Okay.
And I leaned too far.
So what happened was
I
was dropping in on a skateboard ramp.
I dropped in. I leaned too far backwards.
It slipped out.
And then I slipped out, and then I fell. And
Been
broke my wrist.
there.
So I broke my wrist, and everybody was looking at me. There's a bunch of people there. They looked at me and like.
Where do you remember where at skate park?
Gateway.
Gateway.
In Silverdale. Right across the street from the apartments.
I don't remember that one.
Anyways,
Indoor?
outdoor.
Mm.
So I break it, and I go. Everybody's looking at me, and they're like, I'm not freaking out because I've already broken an arm before. And I go, hey, can we go to the hospital? And
Were your parents there?
no, I was hanging out with a friend of mine that parent drove me and him to go skate for a little while.
Uh-huh.
And then I broke it, and he's like, hey. I was like, hey, can we go to the hospital? And he goes, why? I was like, I broke my wrist. And he goes, okay, I'll call your mom. And so I get to the hospital, I get, admitted and everything, and get upstairs. Then they're, not cut me open. They cut my shirt off, kind of, and they put me in this nightgown. And
Not a nightgown. I think it's just like a general hospital gown.
Nightgown, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's pretty much just a dress.
With the one with the open back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still had my shorts
Your
on.
butt's hanging out?
I still had, like, my shorts and shoes on.
Okay.
And they... they asked if I needed any painkillers. I don't know what they gave me, backtracking. But eventually they kicked in and I got really high, essentially. And so while I was laying there, I was watching Jurassic Park, and I was really getting into it.
Is this why you love Jurassic Park so much?
I think so.
Because of this experience being high watching it?
Yeah, it was really like...
How long did it take to kick in? Do you remember?
20 minutes or so. I didn't really eat, so I was really getting in there.
It was an IV drip, though, for sure.
I think it was a drip of something. I just don't know what painkiller it was. But yeah, I'm there, and I'm just tripping. I'm like, oh, man, these fucking dinosaurs are beautiful and shit like that. And my mom's over there just cracking up. She's right by my side. And I'm like, whoa. Dude, this dinosaur runs really fast. And then I'm like, I got to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keep going.
obviously I can't get up. They won't let me get up. So they have to get one of those like portable urinal things and then they had to get a nurse to come in to, put the portable thing underneath my penis.
Hold up. Say that again?
Yeah, so it's a portable urinal. like a portable bathroom,
Oh, the little plastic
like a little
tub,
plastic
and it
container
has a handle
that can go
Oh, yeah.
underneath your penis,
I've seen it.
or pretty much just like
Can't you stick your dick in it?
you can stick your like if it has a big mouth, you can stick your whole thing in there.
Uh-huh.
It had a big enough mouth, I stuck the
Yeah,
whole thing in there.
I've seen them.
Yeah, so like the nurse was a dude, and I felt bad for him because I was high too, and I was like, wow, I was peeing. I was like, dude, I'm sorry for this. He's like, don't worry about it, man. I'm like, all right. I was like, it's kind of weird because you have your mother sitting right next to you, and then you have some dude that you don't even know just holding something underneath your junk while you're taking a pee. And
Yeah.
you're also high, so you're like apologizing for no reason that you're taking, like you have to go. I didn't have to take a shit because I think that would probably be a little bit weirder.
Yeah.
But then,
It probably was morphine. Because I was just looking at common IV administered like pain stuff.
mm-hmm.
And this is the one I was thinking of. It's the name brand is Dilaudid.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Dilaudid before?
I've probably heard it once or twice.
It's
yeah.
hydromorphone, but people know it by Dilaudid. That's like the ultimate one. Like
I don't
you're out of this world if you're on Dilaudid.
I don't know if I was on that. I don't know.
Probably not if you were
I think
younger.
I think I was just on morphine.
And then the other one, it says synthetic opioid, fentanyl.
No, it was definitely administered
Isn't
in
that
a liquid
crazy?
form because
That,
they put an IV in me too.
that like hospitals administer fentanyl in like tiny doses as a painkiller, but like if you take just too much of it,
You can die.
not can die, you do die. Isn't that wild?
I mean,
That,
that's
like,
don't-
they administer it in such a small percentage
yeah.
because like even like a tiny amount can kill you. But
You
they
know
use
what
it
else
as
is
a
you know what else is scary
painkiller
too, right? Is
What?
getting anesthesia.
Well, that's just. I mean,
That can kill you too.
Well, sure, but that's more of a common thing that they do for, different.
Yeah,
things,
but
right?
what I'm saying is like as an 11-year-old kid.
Isn't anesthesia just like mean anything that like numbs the pain, or is that a specific thing?
I think that is the one where it knocks you out.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's a
So you're out for.
anesthesia is a specific drug, or like a type of way to knock people out.
I think it's just I'm not a doctor
I
here,
don't know either.
but it could be. But anyways,
I've never done.
So I had to go into surgery, and so they have to give you the right amount of
Like laughing gas.
milligrams.
That's a type of anesthesia
Well, they have to give you the right amount
for
of
your weight.
milligrams for probably that and your age.
Did you know that?
And how many hours they're gonna knock you out for?
Did you know there's a whole
Because
type of
fuck
job?
you, Mike.
No, you should go into this profession. There's a whole career that you can go into where your job is to administer anesthesia, like administer the drugs that like
Yeah, they're called
painkiller drugs.
anesthesiologists.
Yeah, you should. I actually heard that.
Yeah, because they really want to do that and
No.
fuck up someone's life.
They actually get paid like quite well. You'd be surprised because they have to know like all the different like,
I would have to
doses
go
and
to
shit.
school for like 8 years.
Yeah, well, not 8, but I don't know how long. But
It's a long
that's
time.
a kind of. It's not a wild job.
if-
Like
if-
your job is you're the guy who comes into the surgery and it's like, hey doc, you ready for this? And then he hits you with the good shit.
No,
and then he leaves and
so,
the doc does his
so
work.
what happens is
No, wild?
that's not how it happens. So what happens is that they go to the anesthesiologist and then they prepare the concoction of shit that they're gonna make you essentially pass out for however long. What the fuck are you looking at that wall for?
I don't know.
You made me like curious if there was like a spider or something.
No, I thought I
was just like, what
maybe
the
saw
fuck
a
is going
spider.
on there? So what happens is that they take you to the pre-op room, and then you're pretty much still in a bed, and then the dude comes over here. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna administer your sleep concoction,"
Yeah.
and so
He tells you to count backwards from.
yeah,
10.
so he hits you with it.
Is it like a shot or like an
It's a
IV?
shot.
Oh, so it's not like a constant
Either it's a
IV
shot
drip.
or it's they can administer it through the IV.
That's what I thought you were saying. Like they put it in the IV and then it drips
Yeah.
into your.
Either he did that or he shot me with it. I don't really remember.
Oh no, there's a little thing. Yeah, they can connect it to the thing and squirt it in that way. That's right.
Yeah, there's a way where in the drip
think
it has
that's
like a
common.
little cylinder that they can just
Attached to.
poke a hole
Yeah.
into it and just.
Yep. And you're like,
And then they're like, he's like, okay, this is gonna be in a minute or so you'll be you'll be knocked out. And I was
Be
just like,
riding a unicorn
right on.
over a rainbow.
and I was just talking to him and shit, and he was like, yeah, man, this is gonna be fun.
Was it fun?
No, because I don't remember what happened.
I don't like painkillers.
I woke up like maybe an hour or two later,
Mm-hmm.
and my arm was like just
In a
cast.
casty thing. Yeah. Was it a cast, like a traditional cast for the
Mhm.
wrist too?
yeah. So no. So what
It's
happened
like a
was
special wrist cast.
no. So what happened was is that
What happened? Tell me what happened was.
they had to so since my wrist looked like a Z, they had to pull my wrist out, realign it,
Yeah, that makes
stick
sense.
2 pins in there, and they didn't want me to move my elbow.
Oh, so they had to lock
So
your
I had
whole
a
arm
full
up.
cast
Yikes.
all the way up to my bicep.
They wanted everything to be stuck in place.
Yeah, and I couldn't do shit.
Damn.
I think I lost a pencil in there once
Wow.
because I had to itch something.
Huh.
And I also had to
How
get
long did you have to have it on?
the whole summer.
So like 3 months.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
I
Could be
mean,
worse.
I mean,
Longer.
it was just like you're laying there, you're talking to him, and he's like, and while you're getting pushed to the operating room, so he's pushing you to the operating room.
Oh, they
and
take you to the drugs.
They take you to the
give
drugs
you the
first,
drugs, and then
administer
while the
it.
drugs are kicking in, they roll you to the operating.
and so you're just like
area.
you're like
excited.
you're just like, what's
You're,
up,
like,
man?
sitting
How
on
you
the little
doing? How's
chair.
your day? Because you're already high and you're just having fun, and you're just like, hey man, how you doing? And he's like, I'm doing good, man. He's like, how you feeling? I was like, I'll see you in like 2 hours. And then I just passed out. I didn't never see that guy ever again.
I never had an event that made me have to have like crazy painkiller stuff like that.
Really? Well,
I never broke any bones as a kid.
I remember that one time where I got that contusion, where I got stepped on playing ultimate frisbee by one of the Kobos.
Did you go to the hospital for that?
I went to urgent care because I couldn't walk.
I remember this happening,
'Cause
but I don't remember it being that big of a deal.
You and AJ drove me home.
I thought you were fine though, weren't you?
Mm-mm.
But you didn't get like a cast.
No, but I had like a huge contusion.
What does that mean? Like a bruise?
It's a really nice way to say a bruise.
Like a big bruise.
like a bone bruise almost.
So what? You just take a couple days of rest? Like I don't remember this being a big deal.
Oh, I
It
couldn't.
didn't seem like you were out for that long, were you?
I was
A couple weeks.
probably.
That's not that bad.
I couldn't drive.
But like we're talking a couple weeks, not like months and months and months.
Oh no, it took months and months. I think it did more work than I thought.
It did more work than you thought.
Well, I
What does
mean,
that
as in
mean?
like, I went in, I got X-rays to make sure I didn't break any bones,
Yeah, and you didn't.
and I didn't. But it doesn't mean that something with inside there, like ligaments or something like that, or muscle tissue or anything like that.
What did they prescribe you? What did they do? Nothing? Just say go home and rest?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just not a big deal. If they're not doing an intervention to do something
but
to you,
I'm just
it's
saying
not that big a deal.
Afterwards, like
Yeah, it hurts for a long time.
Yeah,
Like a bitch.
it hurt for like almost a year.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
But it's not like you had to get fucking shot up with drugs and go to get a cast.
No,
That's
but
a bigger
I could
deal.
have.
No.
Should just broke my ankle.
No.
Could have.
You're like, I should have just fucking broke my ankle. Like, I'll break it.
I mean, yeah, it was like,
One time I fell down when I was a kid and hit my head really hard.
yeah,
I had to go to the emergency room.
yeah, because you had a little knot on your head.
I had to bust it up. No, it was a gash and a bleeding.
Did you get stitches?
No.
Have you ever had stitches?
Yes.
Where?
On my knee.
I was going to say your butthole for some reason.
On my knee. On my left knee. On my, you want to see?
Yeah, sure. Show me. Show me those legs.
Come over here. I'll talk you through it. It's right. So it's just like right above. You can kind of see the little scar tissue right there. Yeah. So it's like right above my left kneecap. I was mowing the lawn at my house as a kid, and we would like have a wheelbarrow, and then we would like dump the bag in the wheelbarrow a couple times, and then wheel the wheelbarrow down to the grass pile where we would dump it.
Right.
And I went to go dump the grass, and I like was running.
That's a smart thing to do.
So I was like,
how old were you?
oh God, I don't know.
10, 11?
Probably in that range. Yeah.
Like early teens?
I don't know. Yeah. But I was running with the wheelbarrow. And what I like to do was I like to run towards the heap. And then when I got close, I would like launch and like thrust up the wheelbarrow so that like it like rode up onto the heap. And then I would like lift up really, really hard. And it would like go over to dump the grass. And it would like bounce back with empty. And then I could just pick it up and go because it was easier to do that. But this time I did that really, really hard, and it bounced and it bounced back super fast on me. And you know the little metal legs that hold the thing up?
Hold the wheels on the back end? Oh, wait, no. Those are the stands.
The metal stands.
Yeah,
There's two of them on the back. I flung it up, and then it bounced back so fast, and I wasn't ready for it. And one of the metal feet smashed into my left knee and like gouged a giant chunk out of above my left knee. And it was like half like the fact that I was like a big gash and bleeding, but it was also the force that the wheelbarrow hit me was so strong that like it hurt like from like a bruise standpoint too, but it was like bleeding. I was like, oh my God.
You're like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Then,
I had to get a couple. It wasn't like a huge thing.
How many stitches did you get? Do you remember?
Only a few because it was such a small area, but it hurt like a bitch.
I've had several stitches in my life. So like, you see, like, is it this side? That side? Where it has like a little divot right there? Or, right?
I'm not sure I can tell.
Right there?
Move your fucking finger. I can't tell.
Anyways, there's a divot right here.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, that's the time. So I've in one of my eyebrows. I don't remember which one. I got cut when I was little with scissors. You gotta get stitches in my eyebrow. I had stitches on the back side of my head because I fell into a pointy rock. Because I was playing with my brother when I was little, and I fell into a pointy rock.
Yeah, this is
and then
you had a rough one there, my dude.
And then I had one right across my bridge of my nose, like right here. That was from.
You had lots of close calls with near your eyeballs.
That was from me playing in a grocery store, and I fell.
And busted your nose open?
Yeah.
To the point you had to get
like
stitches?
you know the end of the
shelves?
The belts for like putting your groceries on. Underneath there's like a metal piece, and I fell and hit that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was fun. And then this one I had a couple of stitches because I thought when I was younger I can jump from one couch to the other couch across
the living room,
a coffee table.
Jump over the coffee table.
Yeah, I thought I could make it from
to
the other side. Fuck no. So what happened was
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alerts.
The narrator said, but he couldn't.
But I didn't, and what happened was that I jumped, and then I hit the corner of the coffee table with my cheek.
Yikes.
And then...
Why are you always being such a fucking wild boy?
Dude, that's how you live life, man. You only if you don't experience...
No, I did a lot of...
If you don't experience these things in life, then...
I have a lot of stories like this, but all my stories, I think, luckily didn't end up with stitches. Like one time, I was climbing a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked to climb trees as a kid in my backyard. And I fell out of this tree from a substantial height.
Mm-hmm.
And I landed on my back on the ground. And I was fine. Like, I had some fucking shit happen to me, but like it wasn't like cuts that ended up in like stitches or broken bones. Somehow.
When we're younger, we're more like
robust.
Rubber bands.
Yeah, but not you. You broke some shit.
Yeah, I didn't drink my milk.
I think I did drink a fair amount of milk as a kid. I can't believe that. I don't drink milk now.
I don't either.
Like ever.
I don't drink that much anymore. Like I do every time to time, but I don't go like I need to drink a gallon of like milk.
I can't remember the last time I drank any milk. Like for any reason.
I had chocolate milk the other day. It was good.
That's because you're still like a child at heart. Like you still like
Dude,
you like your little like old school vices like cereal or chocolate milk
Yeah.
or like some kid
I
shit.
love all that shit, dude.
You're like, oh hell yeah.
I love being a kid, man. It's the best thing in the world. Like I can have the
Eating like
I can-
trash food that like back when you were a kid you would eat.
I can have like this responsibility of like an adult,
Yeah.
but my mind's like a little child
Yeah.
in a way. I think that's why.
You can still go like get the old school
Yeah, I
shit.
can still go.
Because you can get it whenever you want.
Yeah, where it makes me. If it was more like a nostalgia thing, where you can
Yeah.
just go back and then reminisce about things that you've eaten,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go, man, why am I eating this right now?
But then you realize like this is complete shit. That
No,
I'm
it's
eating.
still good.
Well, no. I'm sure it tastes good.
Oh, it's still
But I'm
good.
like, this
Oh,
is
my
awful
body,
for me.
My body's all like,
Yeah, your
nah.
body can't like absorb it as easily because it's terrible for you, and it was always terrible for you.
Yeah, but it was.
But as a kid, like you're more bulletproof, so things don't affect you as much.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some like. I'm pretty sure everybody in like when they were kids, they've done some like crazy ass shit where they've falling out of a tree or
like
eating shit on a bike,
the amount of
getting road rash,
the amount of time I fucking ate shit on a bicycle as a kid is like
or
I can't
like
count.
skateboarding and have the skateboard hit you right in the shins,
Yeah,
or falling or rolling down a couple of stairs.
the hands on pavement.
The hand, yeah,
Like you have rocks in your hand, you have to peel them out.
that sucked so bad.
Yeah.
I hated that so much.
Like your knee.
Yeah,
How many times did your knee get all fucked up?
I
Scraped
have
up
I have scars on my knee
from all the times.
for all like the times and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I was playing rec softball,
That stands for recreational, folks.
when I was playing rec softball, I would play in shorts, and I would never slide into a base.
Well, I was about to say, did you slide with shorts? You fucking maniac. You
Yeah,
did?
I did.
Why?
I didn't mean. It's just like
Why not wear like baseball pants? That's what they're made for.
because I didn't really. I told myself I wasn't going to slide ever.
Maybe it's almost like an instinctual thing. Where
It
you
is.
like
It was,
slide.
and
Yeah.
it wasn't like a.
So after you slid once, you should be like, "Oh, I'm a fucking idiot."
I
should
didn't
force
slide after
myself."
that.
Oh,
That was the last
oh,
time
like
I slid.
one time.
It was
did.
one time I slid because I
And it
had
hurt like
to.
a bitch?
I had to. So.
Well, no, you didn't.
Oh no,
You
I did.
chose to.
Not well.
You could have been. You should have been. All right.
I think it
you're
my
not-
competitive
This is an out. I'd rather get out
my
than save my
competitive
fucking
nature came out in me.
leg. And it took over my.
So what
instincts.
happened is that I'm up to bat and I
Was it like a sliding into second base on a double or something like that?
yeah, it should have been just a single, but
You went for
I
it?
extended into a double.
Oh.
So what happened was, Jesus Christ,
Do we have to
I can.
talk it?
So
What happened was.
is that I get this pitch. I don't really. I think it was maybe.
You don't have to analyze the fucking pitch. Just say what
Oh,
happened.
my bad.
Jesus.
So I crank one into the gap in center. Well, how
center right?
So how softball works? There's
Oh,
four.
no, you're a righty, so probably center left.
Yes. So what happens?
Pull it.
So what happens is there's 4 people in the outfield in softball. There's 10 people on.
Really?
Yeah, there's 10 people.
So there's kind of like.
There's.
Oh, that's weird.
It's hard to. That's why it's.
Do they play deep and shallow, or do they play like all in a line?
Sometimes you have like 3 outfielders that can cover a lot of ground, and then you just have one that plays right in the middle where they can just throw. It's like a cutoff man essentially.
Oh, it plays like closer to infield.
Yeah, it's like a cutoff man
Huh.
or a backup guard.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
That's dumb as shit.
So yeah. So I cranked one into a gap, and the gap had 4 people, so the gap can close faster. So I hit it, and I'm running.
Did it hit the back, or did it just bounce and they got it?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, keep going.
I think what happened. Okay, so I hit it, and I'm running to first. I'm rounding first, and I'm looking, and he's like, somewhat has it in his hand. So I'm rounding.
You're already past first.
And I'm
kinda.
like, oh, shit, because I'm already going for it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm running, and I'm like, I'm going to get thrown out. Either A, I just get tagged and get out, or I commit to this head first slide into second and be safe.
Mm-hmm.
I chose
The
head
latter.
first. into the base, and I scraped the
And you're
shit
safe?
out of my knee.
You're
Yeah, I was
safe?
safe.
Was it close?
Not really.
Mm.
I could have probably had it standing. But I was afraid that he was gonna throw me out, and I slid and scraped the shit out of my knee. It wasn't fun. And then I got bit by a dog one time too.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
A bit by a dog?
I got like
You got bit by a dog?
not bit, but like kind of like little nibble.
Nibble?
Little nibble.
He nibbled you?
Yeah.
I got bit by a dog.
Like hard. Did you go get a rabies shot
No. I had to get a tetanus shot though.
from a dog?
I don't know.
I think I got tetanus once after I stepped on a nail or something.
Like a rusty nail?
Oh no! After the wheelbarrow incident, because the wheelbarrow leg was metal,
Yeah.
so they were like, you should probably like
Get a tetanus shot?
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
So mine was, I was younger. I went to go see, I lived in the cul-de-sac, and there was these
Oh hell yeah!
people I was friends with within the cul-de-sac that wanted to go hang out. And so I went outside, and one of them was hanging out with, she had her dog. It was like a black lab. So I was going up to them, and then obviously the black lab outweighs the little tiny girl. And so I'm going up to say hi, and the dog was just like, nope, not today, bitch. And just fucking just bites my wrist.
He thought you were like a threat to the girl.
Yeah, so he bites my wrist. So you can see like right there ish. Can you see it?
No.
Come take my arm. I'm trying to talk.
I trust you.
Yeah. You see it?
No, I just see normal arm.
It's right there. Look at, you see where that freckle is?
Yeah.
Yeah, look right there. It's like right there. Yeah. Anyways.
I don't see anything.
And then
Did he bite your leg?
yeah, he also bit like part of my leg.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he chomped here, he chomped on my wrist, and then bit my leg.
Damn.
So he took a chunk of my skin off the side of my thigh.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And then so when it happened, like instantly, it was just like a rah, and I was like, fuck this. And I ran that way, and I ran over to like a little like place in the cul-de-sac that we all hung out. It was like a little like had like a little rock and like a little divot, and we just hung out in it.
Hell yeah.
And I ran over there, and
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh,
The chill spot?
yeah, it was like a chill spot. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, how am I was like, how am I gonna lie about like this? Because I didn't want them to get in trouble, right?
How am I going to lie about what fucking attacked me?
Yeah. And then I go,
It's a raccoon.
well, because when I got bit, right here, I could see my bone.
That's nice.
Like it's white. I just want you all to know
Did
this.
you go to the
It's white.
hospital?
I had to go to urgent care. My mom was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I fell." She's like,
You didn't tell him it was a dog?
"Well, I
They
did
figured it
later.
out?
I did later, yeah."
Probably the doctor was like, yeah, you got bit by a dog, motherfucker.
Well, obviously your parents are gonna say you're full of shit because they know you're lying.
fell.
I was like, "I fell," and they're like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
I fell over there.
Yeah, dude, I
Like,
fell.
I just fell."
Fucking hit something.
And then their parents came to our house and said, "Yeah, he got bit by a dog."
Oh,
like their
damn.
dog.
Because the girl told.
Mm-hmm. So I went to urgent.
Did they fucking kill the dog?
No, they didn't euthanize the dog.
Isn't that something you're supposed to do?
I think it's like they get like 3 strikes and you're out kind of thing.
I think it's like 2, dude. Or I think like a lot of times people will be like, nah, once they get a taste for flesh,
They want more.
they want more.
But yeah, that was fucking freaky. But now, like on the side of my thigh, there's a small like inch by inch like circle. Or I guess inch diameter circle
Mm-hmm.
that I can't feel.
Huh.
Like it has no like nerve endings,
Cool.
so I can't feel. Like you want to touch it?
Not really.
I'll have you touch it later.
I don't want to.
Do it. It's fun. I can't feel it, so it's fine.
Touch me. It's fun.
Yeah, touch me. It's fine. I'm okay with it. You can touch me anytime you want to. You can touch me in the no-no spot. You can touch me in my titties, my butthole if you really want to.
See, this
you
is
can touch
why
my feet.
this is why we can't have nice things, because you always bring up fucking vulgar topics.
What are you talking about? That's not vulgar.
We should change this podcast to not explicit and be like only talk about things that are
Irrelevant?
rated PG.
You think so?
Yeah. Because it seems like every other thing you say is like, you want to touch my asshole?
That's not true. I don't say that.
You want to stick your finger all the way up my
Like a two-knuckler?
Like, don't just grab my butt. I want you to go in. I'm like, come on, man.
Like a two-knuckler or a three-knuckler?
I don't want to talk about this.
Do you count the tip of your finger?
We need to start going to like church and being like respectful.
Do you count
Talking
that?
about, like,
do you count that as a
religion.
knuckle?
Yes.
And then that a knuckle, and then that a knuckle?
Yeah.
So you have 3 knuckles.
Yeah.
So you have a total of
3 joints in your finger. 3 bending spots, right?
Well, your thumb only has 2 knuckles.
I actually don't think you count the first one as a knuckle. It's just like a flex point. But I would think you would call... I mean, really, you only have one. This is your knuckle. These aren't knuckles, I don't believe.
Joints?
They're joints.
But
But
would you?
I don't
well,
think...
I think that's a.
No. I think, like, when people say knuckles, they're talking about this, where your finger connects to your hand. I don't know if people, when they say knuckle, they typically mean this next joint. I could be wrong. This is my interpretation.
I think these are knuckles. Like, those are knuckles?
Yeah.
Because you can, a 2-knuckler.
Nah.
3? And get in there. Just,
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either. But sooner or later, I'm going to find out. And so are you, buddy. Not from me, but from some doctor that's going to stick his finger up there and check your prostate.
Anybody outside?
Not that I know of.
Yesterday, my neighbor, not this neighbor, but the next one over, the yellow
The
house.
kitty corner neighbor?
They were like, you'll see it. You can probably see it from where you're at, but they're like pulling the siding off the back of the house by their back door. Can you see it from there or no?
Kind of.
Yeah. They were like, there's like missing siding. They're like doing something. They're like doing lots of cutting and banging yesterday. I was like, shut up, bitch.
Why? Because you were trying to watch something?
Yeah.
What were you trying
I
to watch?
finished Westworld season 4 yesterday. I had a couple episodes left.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. It's a good one. It took a little, like, it was a little weird at first at the beginning of the season. Like, I was like, wait, what's going on? But, like, towards the end, I was like, all right.
Now it makes sense. It's like one of the ones where
now it makes sense, and it's like, okay, yeah.
it doesn't make sense at the beginning. And then once it leads to the end, you're like, oh, this makes a lot of sense.
Part of the issue was it had been, like, such a long time since I watched season 3, so I kind of, like, forgot who was who. And they're, like, robots who have, like, they have little brain.
I don't know.
Well, no,
I've never seen the show ever.
they're like a bunch of them are like robot people, and so the little brain sphere is the consciousness. It's kind of like what's that show on Netflix with Joel Kinnaman in season 1, and then there's a black guy in
Altered
season
Carbon?
2. Altered Carbon. You know how like you can like change bodies, but like your consciousness is like in
The
a little
same?
chip.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where there's a little circle sphere, which is like your chip, and then they have different robot bodies.
Then you can just be like anybody,
So like
you wanted to.
So like
so your conscious still lives on,
correct,
but your body is.
you just print a new body.
You just become a new body.
Yes, and so the season before, like one of the main girls like had her brain in like a bunch of different people, and so I like lost track of who was who, and so I was a little confused at the beginning of season 4.
Oh, I see. I've never watched Westworld.
It's a banger.
I've
I think they're gonna do one more season 5. I think,
and that's the final season.
if they do another season, but they need to because the story's not over. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, tonight, the premiere of the new Game of Thrones shows.
Oh,
Season 1, episode 1 tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I'm probably lately. I've been waiting until like for the shows that come out 1 episode a week. I've been waiting until they're like the season's all out, and then I watch it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that for this one. I think I might actually watch this one, like as it comes out.
As it comes out.
'Cause I'm really excited for this show, dude. It's gonna be so good because they've had all the time to learn from the other show, and like the CGI is gonna be like even better. Like,
Well, from
like the cinematics are gonna be fucking.
well
insane.
from season 1 of Game of Thrones to
Like
the
the quality
end,
got so much better.
It got way better.
Yeah.
So now it's
It's
probably
gonna
going
be
to
way even better
It's
now.
probably going to
Yeah.
be even better
Yeah.
than.
And like even if the story isn't like super like perfect, I think like the cinematics and like the visual stuff is gonna keep me interested.
So you're saying even if the storyline doesn't like.
Well, it can't be dog shit, but I mean, if it's not like
Well,
the
it
best
can't-
ever,
It can be.
if the story is not as good as the original show, that'll be fine. It doesn't have to be as good as the original story.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't be shit.
But
it'll be successful.
But it can be shit.
It could be. I don't think it will be though. I think it'll at least be passable.
I'm kind of excited for the new Lord of the Rings.
Eh.
I think
I
that'd
think
be
that
kinda
show looks
cool.
kind of fucking stupid.
Why do you think that? I
It's-
think the cinematic on Lord of the Rings is going to be better than Game
No.
of Thrones.
No, I don't think so. Partly because HBO has had way more time to perfect it. All the fantasy CGI stuff, like they've been doing this for a long time. What has Amazon made? Like that. Like what shows that they made where it's been like crazy fantasy fucking CGI and
Expanse.
scenic locations. The Expanse is shot in a warehouse, Terry. They
Everything
don't ever leave the warehouse.
Everything is shot in a warehouse.
No, but I mean like with Game of Thrones, they do lots of stuff
but the
on location.
But the cinematics for the CGI within the Expanse was really good.
Yeah, but it's a completely different genre. It's not
still
the same
fantasy.
thing. No, it's sci-fi.
Close enough.
Not really.
It's fantasy, sci-fi kind of thing.
I don't think it'll be as good as Game of Thrones and the shows that HBO is doing.
Are you gonna watch it though?
I don't know. I probably will just to see if it's decent. But
Because that
with
comes
like Lord of the Rings, it's a little weird because
that comes
they
out.
already made fucking 6 movies. Like,
Well, they made
why
they made the 3, and then they made the 3 Hobbit movies.
that's what I mean 6, right? 6 total.
Yeah.
Like, why do they have to have? Why not like pick a different thing? Lord of the Rings has been done already, right? You know what I mean?
But they didn't do like how the rings were made, and that's what the story is based off of.
It's like a prequel to the Lord of the Rings.
This is like how the rings were made.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's the story.
It's before
The Lord of the Rings.
it's before Lord of the Rings, and it's before Hobbit.
Oh, it's even before
I
Hobbit.
think I could be very wrong.
So, it's like a prequel to The Hobbit.
Yeah, because I think the rings were in the Hobbit, right?
Yeah, or he found it in The Hobbit. That's when he found it in Gollum's cave. Was in The Hobbit.
I didn't really watch the Hobbit.
So, I didn't realize. So this show is it going to be about like Sauron making them and shit? Or
This
what?
is about the 5 rings of power.
Yeah, but didn't Sauron like make them and shit?
Well, we're gonna find out who made them.
Well,
Sauron had the ring of one of the.
I thought he
rings.
made them though.
I don't know the lore. Someone's probably gonna kill us because we don't know the lore.
Why the fuck would we need to? Or why the fuck would we? I
No,
don't give a fuck about Lord of the Rings. Who the fuck cares?
no. I think the setting.
I want to watch a good show.
the setting
Make
of
a
the
fucking good show and I'll watch it. Like that's it. That's all I care about.
No, I got you.
Entertain me.
The lore of. So, you got the Lord of the Rings, which is about destroying the ring, the one ring that's left,
Because the other 4 were already
because
gone.
the other 4 were already gone.
Hmm.
And then the Hobbit was when Bilbo found the ring, I think, was trying to find the ring.
Correct.
And then he had to fight Smaug and the 3 armies, 3 nations. 3.
I think it was the
war-
Battle of the five armies, not 3.
3? I thought it was 3. Battle
It
of
was
the 3
5.
armies.
Battle of the 5 armies. No, because it was like they thought it was going to be Battle of 3 and then like other ones came in, right? Do you remember?
Dude, I haven't even watched it.
The Hobbit movies?
Yeah, I heard they were
Yeah.
terrible.
They were not
I think I
nearly
watched
as good as the original.
I think I watched a
movies.
piece of a part of it where they were at like some weird lakeside thing, and they were like surfing.
Oh,
in the water.
Lake Town.
Yeah.
It's
And then
the
it
town
started
outside
flooding.
of the Smogs area.
Yeah, it started flooding, and then Legolas was there or some shit, which he was never supposed to be. Yeah,
My favorite ever.
That's the only part I've watched.
My favorite ever part of those movies was the second Lord of the Rings movie. I think it's called the Two Towers.
The Two Towers.
Two Towers, something like that.
The twin.
My
I call it the
favorite-
Twin Towers, but
My
it
favorite
doesn't sound good.
bit of stuff in that in any of the Lord of the Rings movies was that at the end when they're doing the Helm's Deep battle. That was
such a good.
That was better than the last movie's battle. Like that fucking sequence at Helm's Deep was so fucking cool.
I think that's probably my favorite battle.
Yeah,
because it was actually.
It was intense.
The first one wasn't.
You thought
really,
you could you like
the
it was
first one-
plausible they were gonna lose.
the first one. The first one was very intriguing. It wasn't really a battle. It was more
The first one was good too.
the ending of it. Yes,
it was good.
That was really good. I think I would go Helm's Deep, then that one, and then third one.
When
Really,
you're talking about the
the third-
sequence when they are all breaking apart and the orcs are coming and
yeah, where
Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli are fighting them and the
And-
hobbits are trying to run away. and
what's
shit.
his name?
Boromir dies.
Boromir dies.
Yeah, that ending. That was a cool little
Because
sequence.
Boromir was
Dude, fucking Legolas in
trying-
that sequence.
yeah, because Boromir was trying to take the ring from Frodo.
Yeah.
And then what happened is that he turns.
He ended up helping him though, right?
Well, yeah, because the orcs started coming.
Yeah.
And so he's like, run, and then
He sacrificed.
he sacrificed himself and got shot by the dude
Hey.
with the bow.
He redeemed himself. Oh yeah, big bow guy.
Yeah, the bow dude who's drawing back the
Yeah.
bow and then shot him,
That was like a
And
big
then-
bow.
and then just went.
He's like,
He's
"Oh." Oh.
And then he got shot again. I think he got shot like 3 times or something.
3 or 4, yeah.
And then like he dies, and then Aragorn comes out of nowhere, and he's like, shoo.
Oh, dude, that fight between him and the orc was so sick.
Yeah,
Go
the
for
only
knives
downfall
and
it
fighting
only
and
happened
shit.
like it was like maybe like a 2-minute fight.
That was the one
and
where
then
he stabs him and then he pulls him in with the right.
He stabs him,
him
and then
and
the
pulls
orc
him closer.
pulls himself towards him,
Yeah.
and then I think like he spins around and chops his head off. Or something.
No, then he like pulls his sword out and cuts his head off or something like
something like that.
that. Hell yeah.
And then that's when Frodo was trying to go by himself,
Sam was being a little fucking.
and Sam
bitch.
can't swim.
Help me!
And then
I want to go with you.
yeah, Sam. You know what? People bag on Sam, but man,
He's fat now. in real life.
if he wasn't Frodo's
Sean, is it Sean Austin?
Sean Austin,
He's
yeah.
fat now.
If it wasn't for him, man, Frodo would never lived.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Frodo's a little bitch. Sam was also a little bitch.
Well, Frodo was definitely a little bitch, but Sam was also a fucking bitch.
yeah, but in the third movie when he stepped up, oof.
Sam did?
Yeah.
What did he do in the third movie?
So in the third movie when they're right next to Mordor, and then like
With the spider?
but Sam so what's the Smeagol is like fucking with Frodo or like
yeah.
persuading him that Sam is being like
Trying to break him up.
trying to break them up or whatever, and then he
Yeah.
throws like Smeagol throws like the elf cookie thing that can like feed you for a while
Oh, away.
away. He throws it down the
Yeah,
mountainside or the cliff, and then he sprinkles a little bit around him.
And then he's like, hey, fat boy's eating all your
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, fat boys eating all your shit over here. And then Frodo tells Sam to go away, and then Sam
Yeah.
climbs down and then finds the other piece of it,
yeah.
and he's like, fuck this, and then he starts climbing back up there, and that's when Frodo gets stabbed by the
Spider.
spider.
But then Sam comes in with the shining sword and saves him.
yeah, he kills the spider
Hell yeah.
because he dresses up like they both dress up like orcs, which I don't know how that works
Oh yeah.
because they're trying to run to
But that wasn't to
because it's when
get around the spider. That was to blend in once they were in Mordor.
yeah, and then I think at that point with the spider it was with like Smeagol too, because I think Sam like did something I don't really remember. Last time I watched this was like years ago.
Your long movies.
But the Helm's Deep A+, because that was really my favorite part, or was kind of like really funny, was when it's like they had like their bows knocked back or whatever, and it's some old guy and he's shaking,
Oh.
and then he he lets it go.
Oh, he
and
fires before they were ready.
Yeah,
Doesn't he get one?
Yeah, he gets one right in like either the head or the heart.
Yeah,
He
falls.
Because it's all dead silent.
Right.
And then
just one orc falls down.
And just one fork goes.
Yeah.
Just,
I remember that one. Hell yeah.
and then where
he's like, I said hold. Don't shoot, you fucking.
I think that's when Aragorn was. I think he came back after the dog fight that happened.
Dog fight?
Well, the orcs have like those little wolf dog things.
Oh,
so
yeah,
before they
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
Helm's Deep, they were trying to get to Helm's
And
Deep.
the dogs were attacking them on
and
the
then
way.
they were trying to.
And Aragorn was fucked up at riding a horseback.
Yeah, like he got thrown off
Yeah,
of the cliff with
yeah.
his horse.
Yep.
And then they landed in the water, and then like the horse took him to Helm's Deep, which I don't know how that happens. I don't know how.
The horse knows where they were.
I don't know how the horse.
The horse knows.
And then the other part was when they have to the fight's going on, and then Legolas and Gimli are going around the corner to fight on that bridge, or like the walkway into the door because they're trying to barricade it.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't because it's it's like a bunch of orcs and shit like that, and then he throws them over. Like Gimli, or like Legolas throws Gimli over, and then like they jump over and they start fighting and shit. That was cool. Then you got the guy that was like, they're like trying to shoot the guy that's running to blow up the bomb.
The guy with this
torch. The dude had the torch, and he was running towards the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, Legolas was all like, Legolas was all like, I can't shoot this guy, but I can shoot everybody else really well. But this guy that's running, I just can't shoot. And then all of a sudden it's just.
Yeah, good camera work, good effects, good explosions. They did it up right.
And then the horse people came out of nowhere down the hill.
The guy with the nephew of the king of Rohan or whatever.
The king
Gandalf came with the.
Gandalf came with the
What was the nephew's name?
I don't know.
Starts with an R. They all start with an R. Or no, Theoden.
Yeah,
Theomer.
Theomer.
Theomer. Yeah.
Because like the king of Rohan was.
Was it his son or was it his like nephew or something? I think it was his nephew.
Or it was like the top knight dude that protected.
He was his nephew.
Doesn't matter, but like the king was like
all the horse
sick and persuaded.
Basically, all the horse guys that left when he was sick, Gandalf brought them back, and they.
Well, no, what happened was that they.
So what happened was
that dude that was fucking that guy.
Oh, the creepy ass motherfucker.
The creepy dude. Gandalf was like
Wormtongue.
Gandalf was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
His name was Wormtongue.
And then they cured the old man.
Like instantly turned back to like
a human being.
Like a human.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those are some good movies though.
Hell yeah, dog. Anyway, I'm not like. Also, Lord of the Rings was never like my jam. Like I was never like a huge fan of it to start with. So it's like, if this is a good show, I'll probably end up watching it. But I'm not like, oh, bro, the fucking Lord of the Rings. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I read all the books. I'm fucking super fan. Like that's not me.
Yeah, I'm down to like watch it just
dog.
to see like if it's a good show. Like I'm not attracted to.
If they tell a good story and the cinematics are good.
That's what I'm there for. Like if it's a good show,
yeah.
it's compelling. If it can like.
If it's got like a Top Gun level story, I'm in.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! If it can intrigue me for an hour, then I'll watch it. Because that's mostly like what happens with a lot of things. If a show can intrigue me, I can binge watch it. And if it can't, then I'm like, this is stupid. So it takes me forever.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! What else is new with you, bro?
Well,
speak, bitch.
I'm without a car for fucking weeks because I'm getting a new clutch.
Where'd you take it, anyways?
Auburn, the dealership.
That was right.
Yeah, and that was like the easiest thing to do, and then also like, I figured if I was going to get a new clutch, I want to go just put an OEM clutch back in it.
Oh yeah,
and I figured like, what better place to get an OEM clutch put back in your car than a fucking OEM dealer? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, just bang this out, get it over with, and then
since you
have a fucking nice new OEM clutch, and then
be less stiff.
It'll be less stiff to drive for a while. But then like when I eventually sell the car, I'll be like, hey guys, this is like a pretty brand new OEM clutch. Like it's a selling point. I feel.
Yeah. I bring that. You reminded me of that.
I gotta put my other fucking side skirt back on
because I went to a concert on Tuesday this week.
Oh yeah,
last week I should say.
Was it Tuesday? That was Thursday.
No, it's Tuesday. I work Thursdays. It was fucking.
Isn't that weird? A Tuesday night concert?
It was cool.
Isn't it normally like on a weekend?
It was cool. It was so fun.
But is a Tuesday a normal night to have a concert?
Yeah, it's like any day of the week.
I always feel like people like would come though, like touring, like groups would come in like for like a Friday night show, a Saturday night. You know what I mean? Like they would come in because that's when more people would want to go out and
I don't
do
know.
a show.
There was a bunch of people there.
Mm.
It was cool. It was really awesome. Saw my favorite band.
Cool, bro.
It was really cool. Like we got there. We went to Merrymore Park.
Yeah, I heard.
It's a park.
I know where it is, and I know you did.
Have you been there?
Have I?
I don't know. I don't know when we got.
Not that I can remember. Actually,
when we got in there, I thought
No.
it was gonna be bigger, and then it felt more like a state fair vibe.
Oh, does it have like a stage area though? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how it is?
It's like a venue meant for
it's like a
outside
stage.
concerts, right?
It's like a stage, and then it has a berm around the outside.
Yeah.
And then they have like a little like right in front of the stage. You can still have your group of people that can get up in that bitch.
Okay. There's no seats.
No, it's
like,
all lawn.
Yeah, you come out and you. Like,
But you can bring your own seats.
You can bring like blankets or seats and shit.
Yeah, we brought our own seats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we sat on like a berm,
Hell yeah.
and then
Was
we
it
watched.
a banger?
Dude, it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I would like, they played probably one of my favorite songs that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so fucking cool.
Dope.
I would go see them again,
Cool, bro.
again and again. I recommend it.
Yeah. I'm
Go
so
to
happy
concerts,
for
man.
you.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah. Speaking of things that I have no interest in ever doing,
Going to a concert?
it's just not my. It's not my.
You don't
gig.
want to like go see like your favorite like
Yeah,
EDM artist
maybe.
or
But
like
Why? I can listen to them in better quality on my fucking.
yeah,
phone
but it's
now.
not. It's not about the.
It's not about the music.
It's not about the quality.
It's about seeing them.
It's about like the music that brings you happiness, and then you seeing them live, which also makes you happy because you're like, oh fuck, I got to see them live.
I don't care about the people. I care about the music.
Okay, so then
I can get the music on the phone instantly, anywhere in the world.
okay, but
Right?
right, but
So like, if you don't care to see them in person, like, what's the?
but would you
what's the
want to?
benefit?
Would you want to see them in person and like
Well, like,
give them money to
What's the draw?
keep producing
What's
great
the draw to go live? Is it to be around other people who like the same thing you do?
music? Could be.
Because I can see that argument.
I mean, it could be. Yeah,
Is it or not?
sure.
For you, is it?
It was fun.
But is that a draw for you? You like
No, the
being around
draw-
other humans that also like the same group?
Yeah, there's a lot.
But do you like that? Do you like
in
being
some ways,
around-
yes.
In some ways, but not all the ways.
No, I'm not a very like people person.
But if-
anyways,
But
if there's-
given that,
but if
you
there's-
kind of like this version.
but the thing is that there's so many people that are around there, and it's really crazy because
everyone's having a good time. Together.
everybody's there. Everybody has a common interest, and that common interest is just that one band that you wanted to see,
I get it.
the one headlining band. So everybody has a
Yeah.
common interest.
Yeah.
So you know that you can be like, if you saw like there was some attractive women there, but what I'm saying is that if
Is that why you went?
no, I went to just have fun and listen to my favorite band live because on Spotify you can listen to them any moment in time or wherever service that you use to listen to music at
Okay.
any moment in time.
Yeah.
But the experience of seeing them and hearing them is like 10 times better because my favorite band is Coheed and Cambria, and he sounds the exact same on the record as he does when he sings.
Everything about this makes me want to vomit.
Why?
I just being around all these people. That to me would like
They're nice
make it
people.
worse. I know, but like being around a fuck ton of people. they're kind of like your people in a way if they like the same group you do, but also it's like it would like take away from the experience for me almost.
I think you'd be more. You don't. You have to try it first, and then you can judge it. Because if you've never done it, then you'll never experience what. Then you can make an actual solid judgment.
I'm not into like that type of band, right? Like you are into those groups more than I am. That style, you know, where
I was pretty pissed because they had. Don't get me wrong. The bands that opened up for Coheed and Cambria were Amothica, and then
don't know what that is.
Well, I didn't know either until I went there, and then I had Alkaline Trio.
Don't know what that is.
Which they were okay. I enjoyed them, but the second band was supposed to be Gans Gavin Gantz.
What the fuck did you just say?
Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh, I thought you said Gantz.
No, Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh.
But they didn't.
Are they good?
Oh, not for your ears.
Do you like them?
I like them.
That they didn't show up?
Well, what happened is that the lead singer of the band had a sexual allegation against him, and so Coheed dropped them to pick up Alkaline Trio.
Like sexual assault allegation?
I don't know.
What do you mean sexual allegation?
Like maybe touching of a woman? I don't fucking know.
That she didn't want?
Yeah, sexual assault.
Did it happen?
I don't know.
Do you not like them anymore because of this?
No, I still like him.
What if it turns out he did it? Do you still like it?
I'll still listen to him. It's not. I mean, yeah, he could be a
Gotta separate the art from the artist, man.
No, if it did happen, then I would be like, the lead singer's a douchebag.
If it did happen, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
They make good music.
Bro, I can separate the art from the artist, man. Can't you?
But it was a good.
Do you like Michael Jackson's music?
Yeah.
Gotta separate the art from the artist, man.
What about the fact that he like raped little boys or like
touched little boys?
I think he like
didn't get acquitted.
No. No.
He didn't he didn't serve.
No, I think it's pretty well known though that like he.
Yeah, because he touched little kids at Never Neverland.
Like he would like finger their butts.
No.
Look it up. There's documentaries on it. Yeah. But most people say, when asked, do you still like his music? They say yes. Because, like, he makes great fucking music.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, he was a piece of shit scumbag, especially, like, later on. But it's like,
didn't he hang out with, like...
his music still slaps. So what do you want me to do?
Didn't he, like, hang out with, like, Macaulay Culkin a lot?
Oh, when he was real young, yeah.
Yeah. But, no, yeah.
If you look into it, you'll be pretty appalled by some of the shit that he did.
I think... Dude, everybody has, like, secrets that they hide.
Not like that.
That's a secret that he didn't hide it very well.
Not everybody has, like, secrets where they, like, run secret facilities where...
Neverland?
Sexualize children. I don't think that most people have secrets like that, Terry. I think that's kind of a niche thing that only some fucking psychopaths do.
Yeah, but there's still people out there that still do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like the world,
he's a fucking creepy guy.
The world is
but
full
his
of
music
creepy shit.
Slaps.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, his music is fucking fabulous. It's great.
It's great. He's a great singer.
"Want to Be Starting Something" is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Wow. So you can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm a fucking boss ass
it.
bitch.
I love it. I fucking love it.
But who? Okay, if you had a chance to see any artist you wanted to for the first
Rufus
time,
Du Sol.
Rufus Du Sol.
Rufus Du Sol.
Du Sol? Rufus Du Sol.
No, Du Sol.
Du Sol.
Here.
Rufus Du Sol.
I'll show you in the computer.
So if you had a chance to go see Rufus Du Sol, would you go see him?
Maybe. These guys. It's a group of 3 guys.
Okay. Okay, so go back. Go to their official website. Oh, no. Go to your left. No. Yeah, click tour dates.
Yeah, that. Rufus Du Sol.
Okay, so go to their tour dates.
I'm clicking it.
Click it. What kind of fucking... Oh.
It's not working. The store works. I can get merch.
But you can't look at the tour dates? All right, so...
It's not working.
All right,
it's
go
like
back.
Not a live link.
Go back. Go back.
I think you can see it on
Back.
Spotify. Like they
And then ripen, not ripen,
tour dates.
right in tour dates.
I don't want to go to a concert.
And then click the top link. Why not?
This is a funky ass website.
Yeah, it is. It's not working.
I don't like it. Merch. You want to get some merch, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy though. Dude, buying merch at a concert is fucking insane.
Did you buy?
Oh, I did, yeah. I bought like 3 shirts. Greg bought a tank top, and he wore it, and he looked really funky in it. I loved him though.
He bought a tank top?
Yeah, he bought a tank top there because it was so fucking hot. It was like 90 something. With no breeze.
Let me see if it was my VPN blocking it. I think it's just the browser. It doesn't like that the browser like blocks a lot of tracking software, and so sometimes like the websites are like, well, you don't want to let us track you, we're not going to let you on our website. That's why some of this
poor
stuff happens. Yeah.
But so if you had the chance to see them, you would or no?
Like, would I have to go to Seattle or something?
Yes.
Probably not.
Or
maybe it was a venue that wasn't.
I thought you were ripping ass.
Maybe if it was like a venue that wasn't fucking
Tacoma?
gross. Why is this white?
What about Tacoma Dome? Would you see him at the Dome?
Oh, like, so I didn't have to go as far?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. I would want to go to like some really cool like outdoor venue, more.
So Marymore?
No. What I was gonna say is like more.
The Gorge?
Yeah, more of like a not in a big city, like kind of like a really cool scenic outdoor view at night. Their shit would slap hard at night, like in more
it's
of
a
like
light
the
show.
countryside. It's fucking dope. Their music.
So late at night.
Their music, like outside, bro.
Like the music that. It'd be more like a.
Here, I'm looking.
Let me see if I can.
I don't think it was my VPN blocking it because it's still not working.
Like.
I don't want to fucking. That does nothing for me.
That's
cool
cool as fuck.
Does nothing for me.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Here, we can go.
And they did two encores.
We can.
That's so fucking rad.
We can go October 23rd, which is in 2 days, in Zurich, Switzerland. They're playing.
You want to go to Switzerland to go see them?
Open Air 2022 in Zurich. Okay.
I mean, we can go do that if you want.
See all concerts. Yeah, Spotify has it on here.
Is there any, like
Berlin, Cologne? I don't know what the fuck that is. Germany.
They're probably not.
Oh, here we go. September, Minneapolis.
Okay.
September 30, Idaho.
Okay, getting closer.
Yo, October 1st, Gorge Amphitheater.
You want to go?
That's crazy.
What's October 1st? Let's look up what's October 1st.
Gorge Amphitheater. That must be here,
October
right?
1st is a Saturday.
I'm not going, but
Let's go.
that must be right? Because if they're in like Idaho and Minneapolis before that, like they're on their way towards the West Coast. Gorge Amphitheater. Oh yeah, and then October 2nd, they're at an amphitheater in Bend, so they're going down there afterwards.
Yeah, they're going towards California.
And then someplace in amphitheater in Chula Vista. I don't know where that is.
Chula Vista, California.
Shoreline.
Yeah, so you want to go? You want to go see them? October 1st, the Gorge.
Santa Barbara, Hollywood, Morrison, St. Louis, Nashville. Yeah, Orlando.
Oh, they're going in circles. They're going in a bit like circle thing.
And then December, going to Australia, Sydney, Adelaide, Melbourne, Perth. That's really cool, dude. I'm not gonna go though, so.
You're such a piece of shit. Like you should go see.
How much are the tickets?
Click on the fucking link.
It doesn't fucking work.
Do it on your phone.
I have the same browser on my phone. It's not gonna let me.
Yeah, but you were on Spotify. Just click that.
It's not gonna give you it just shows you the times. It doesn't give you the fucking prices.
It might.
It might.
You don't know that. Fuck you.
Links to Ticketmaster. Gorge Amphitheater. Rufus du Sol.
It probably takes you to the Gorge Amphitheater. So if you just type in the Gorge Amphitheater.
Oh wait, find tickets. Ticketmaster. Let's see if
I'm gonna say that like $100.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
To spend the night together and now until forever.
It doesn't work.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Just type in the Gorge Amphitheater. Search that shit. Type that shit.
There's no
Gorge Amphitheater. I've never been to the Gorge. I heard it's cool.
I want you in my room. Let's spend tonight together.
Hey, look at that. Right on the front page.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Dave Matthews Band. Fuck off. Go back.
oh, you fucked up. Does that say Limp Bizkit? Rufus du Sol.
How many tickets to
Yeah, 2. I'll go with you.
VIP pit? Oh, stage.
$229 each.
These are,
Just that's general admission.
yeah. These guys are popping off right now. They're like huge in the electronic music scene. For good reason. They make bangers.
I'll listen to them.
I never been to the Gorge. I don't know.
Neither
Like,
have I.
do they have chairs? Or is it kind of like a
General admission is probably a lawn
Yeah.
where you just get to sit wherever you want,
Right.
and then
Oh, only 300
for the
VIP.
pit
No, VIP.
per ticket,
36 tickets.
it's per ticket. It's not.
I know how much it fucking is.
Okay, buddy.
Wait. General admission is $230 and VIP is only $3. Like that's not that much more.
That's per ticket though.
But so is the general admission one.
Yeah.
It's only $70 more for way closer. What is mix?
I don't know.
$229.
Do it, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's 8 p.m.
I can make that.
No, we would drive out earlier.
Yeah.
And then get like a hotel in the area.
A hotel?
A hotel. So
Yeah.
that then after we sleep there.
Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You're not gonna go. I
Fuck
know.
no,
you.
I'm not gonna
I know
go.
you. I know
The
you
fuck
so
are you
well.
talking about?
I know you so well. You just go. You know what you do is you.
We literally found like my favorite group.
Yeah.
At the spot that I would actually go to like in 2 months.
Yeah, and then see what you do. You just like you raise the bar. you raise the bar.
I make it harder and harder to go.
And you get me
then,
really.
like, we found the
and
exact
you get me-
perfect situation.
You get me really really excited.
Yeah, but you know me.
And then
You know not to get excited.
I know, but I would imagine that you would do it. But in my mind, in the back of my mind, I'm like,
No, Terry. Here's why. Even though they're my favorite group, it's just like in-person music is not my thing. It's just for whatever reason, it doesn't like excite me like it maybe does for someone who does like those. Now, what would I absolutely love to do in person? See an F1 race, right? Like there's certain types of things. It's like, oh yeah, no, I want to see that in person.
It's more like a sporting event than it is a music
Concert?
A music
That's what I'm
event.
saying. Maybe just like it's not my thing to see music live.
Could be.
I don't know.
I'm trying not to knock it, but I'm just saying like you should experience it.
I'd rather see music live in like a smaller venue.
I think you need
Like-
to experience a live concert just one time in your life.
I have.
What?
I went to Freak
See-
Night that one time. That was
Oh,
live
that's
music.
right.
There was like lots of groups. It was cool, but I don't need to do that. I'm not. That's not my scene. I don't know.
I mean, this is only like maybe my 5th concert ever.
But if you want to get tickets to the F1 race, I'll go with you.
I'm trying, dude.
Are you trying?
Yeah. Well,
Are you fucking trying?
I was trying to find.
Are you fucking trying?
I was trying, man.
It's not gonna happen. I'm getting demoralized. Like the more time goes on, the closer
I
it gets,
think-
I'm getting less and less
We would have
thinking that we're gonna get them.
we would have to, if we wanted to go, we would have to like do it.
Can you like sign up for getting on an email list so they send you notification like for next year, so like we can like think ahead, like so that we can actually get them.
Like if we think ahead, we can probably do it. Yeah.
But I want to get like a thing that says tickets are live now, so I know when to go look
Well,
and buy.
I messaged F1 about for Vegas,
Oh yeah,
the
same.
inaugural, because it's next year.
Yeah, but we should try to get like Austin for next year too.
We can.
I'd rather
Why
like
not Miami too? No, just do 3. We can do the
Yeah, I'd go to Miami.
We can do the 3 trifectas.
I'd go to Miami.
We can do
No, but
Vegas. We can do Vegas,
My point-
Austin, and Miami.
My point is Vegas is going to be at the end of the season next year.
Okay.
Miami is going to be at the beginning, and Austin's going to be towards the middle. So we're going to go to Miami or Austin before Vegas, no matter what.
So you want to do both? You want to do all 3?
How about we like get tickets for one, and like see if we like it and it's worth the money?
No.
Maybe try that.
No, because you know you're gonna like it.
You just want to like buy all the tickets.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not like if we buy a ticket, we can't resell them, and if we don't go, and we could
I don't
probably.
want to buy a ticket if I'm not going to go. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying if we can't go, if you buy a ticket and can't go, you can sell.
If I
it for
buy
like
a ticket,
5 times more.
If I
the
buy a
price.
ticket, there won't be any can't going. If I buy a ticket, I'm going.
So I'm gonna buy 3 tickets.
Why would I not be able to go?
I'm gonna buy 3 tickets. I'm gonna sell 1, and then I get my money
Oh,
back
God.
for all of it.
You're stupid.
Smart moves there.
You're gonna scalp it at the event.
No, I'll just do it over on like Ticketmaster or some shit.
They're not gonna like take all the fucking profits.
I'll take some money off of it.
That'll take a lot. Ticketmaster's fucking awful.
Or a different like site, like StubHub or what's the other one?
Do you think we can get early bird tickets for Miami or Austin next year already? Like right now?
Probably not. I don't know.
No?
Look it up on the F1. Because I think they have to set up dates. Oh, right there. You should have just done the second one. Oh well. Michael Schumacher. No, go up.
Book now.
Yeah, go ahead. Click it.
This is this year though.
Yeah, go ahead. Click it.
This is what you've been on before.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, hold on a minute. 2023 Formula One World Championship. Have you looked at these yet?
Nope.
So Miami
View more.
for next year.
I don't think they will go on.
Sales are closed. Enter your email to be notified.
Put an email.
I want to see the latest information from F1 by email. Yes, I want to receive the latest news and ticket promotions. I don't want to see ticket promotions. I just want to have you tell me when.
I want to receive the latest information of F1 email, including news.
But like now, if I do this, I'm gonna get fucking marketing emails like news about F1. I don't want that.
Yeah,
shit.
but then they would probably send you emails when they said tickets are ready to buy for Miami.
Yeah, I can always unsubscribe, I guess.
Do it. Do all 3.
Just the first one.
No, do it all 3.
I don't want to receive the latest information.
No, yeah.
Relevant
just,
news,
yeah,
surveys, offers.
Just do the first one, but then do all 3 of them. Like the ones that are in America.
Oh, you think this is this
Says
email's
that
only going to
at
give
the
me Miami
opening
info?
of sale. Yeah, maybe.
At the opening sales?
Maybe I'll sign up for it too. Then we'll have like a 3-way or 2-way.
Do you think I have to sign up for each race separately though?
I would just do it and just to see, or if they go that far. Yeah, see, it's not even on there.
Doesn't even go that far. What is this one?
The Hungary? Is that Hungary?
No.
Hungary. What's that one?
What the fuck is this?
What's that one?
Oh, Hungaroring. Yeah, Hungaroring. You're right. This one? This one here?
No,
This one?
no.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, that's the Red Bull Ring.
Austria.
All right, we're getting boring.
All right. Well,
You got any words of wisdom, Mike, to give to the people, to inspire culture?
don't go on a morphine drip like Terry. It's fucked up.
Don't break anything. It's not fun. It's not worth it. But
Don't
also,
break any bones. You can't control that though.
you can. Just don't be clumsy. Fuck you, Mike.
Well, no. Let your kids have a childhood. Isn't that what all this is about? Like, as a kid, it's like we ran around and like got fucked up and shit. But like, imagine as a kid now when your parents are like, no, you can't go out and play. You have to like be careful and all that shit that
I think
parents are doing now.
If I was
like,
ever,
fuck that, right?
I think if I just took like a personality test
Why?
because I'm interesting.
What's your personality? Interesting.
Because I'm interesting.
You mean because you're interested in your personality?
Yeah, and this is like spot on.
You mean like
Type in advocate personality.
I'm not doing this.
Do it.
I'm not gonna do
Search
it.
it.
So I'm not doing it. So.
Fucking do it.
Nope. So.
Be a friend.
Nope.
Why not?
This is the gayest shit I've ever heard. What was your personality?
It would tell you.
No, tell me fucking now. Just tell me what you learned.
It's an advocate.
You're an advocate?
Yes.
What the fuck is that? You advocate for other people?
Kind of.
Keep reading.
But that's all I got.
You're an advocate.
And then there's like INFJA and INFJT.
Yeah, I've done this before.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Yeah, fucking stupid.
It's
yeah,
not stupid.
It is.
You actually like learn about yourself.
Nope.
In there.
I've taken it many times at various points in my schooling career.
Yeah.
And I think did I do it at work? No, I don't think I did it at work. But it's every time it was fucking stupid. So the moral of the story is let your kids fucking have a childhood, right?
Yeah.
Like don't be a fucking helicopter parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let your kids be kids
Just
and
let
let
it
them
rip.
grow into a person
Just
that
let
they
it rip.
want to be.
Well, how about this? Just let your kids have fucking real experiences, right? Basically that's all it is. Like let them fucking
Yeah, but
do
you
shit.
still want to protect them from what's right and what's wrong.
Okay, but you can still let them go do shit.
Of course you can.
So
But
do that.
that's also how they learn from right from wrong.
Yeah, or they fuck up and break their fucking arms. Like
Sure.
let them do that shit. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Right?
I figured out not to drop in on a 5 foot.
Well, like that's how you
Halfway.
learn to not do shit, because you get fucked up when something happens. Like
Or jump over fences and break your other arm.
yeah, don't do that or do that. Right?
I guess what you're trying to say is just learn from your fucking mistakes.
What I'm trying to say is like for all the parents out there listening to this podcast, like
We're
giving you as non-parents.
I was gonna say we're not parents at all.
Take our advice.
I wouldn't take my advice.
Yeah, well,
I think our advice is really shitty.
we have great advice.
You think so?
Yeah, because so many parents nowadays are fucking like
You think we
babying
can touch,
their kids for too long.
we can
right?
touch the minds of many?
Yeah, we're here to fucking spread knowledge to the people. Right?
Yeah, we can spread our knowledge to everybody.
I'm hungry. I gotta make a sandwich.
All right.
Is that enough good? What's the fucking shit you could say at the end?
I want to make a sandwich.
No. Advice. Is that enough advice for the people for 1 week?
I mean, that's good advice. Good advice is making a sandwich, yeah.
All right.
Go slap some mayo and cheese on there and some bread.
All right.
Just
Yeah. All right. Bye. Good night.
night.